Hey, YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. Hello. Are you guys ready to get into it? Yes, honey. I've got my hot tea, ginger tea. I am ready and my notes. I am ready to rock and roll. Lots going on tonight. Now, guys, excuse me. I just bought a light here, so I'm trying to get it adjusted. So it might look a bit strange right now, but give me a couple of tries and I will get this whole lighting thing set up. Now, a couple of things we're going to cover tonight, guys. A couple of things. Now, for one, I found a shocking picture of JLo in bed with Aliyah. It looks like Andre Harrell, and it's Jennifer Lopez with P. Diddy. So we're going to go look at that image, okay? And JLo has endorsed Kamala Harris, so we are not surprised about that. PD arrest video is posted all over the media. It's really bad. And then his sons, I guess they went to visit him, and just shocking. We're going to talk about that. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Now, guys, remember I told you that Meghan Markle, she has basically blown the bag. She blew up the bag. And she is going to try and go back. If she's smart, she needs to go back behind them palace walls. And it looks like she might. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that Meghan Markle will never go back to England. But if Prince Harry plays his cards right, which he's a dimwit, he may not, he can have his wife and he can go back home. All he's got to do is tell Meghan Markle, I don't have any money. We're going back to the UK. You can come if you want, or you don't have to. Because guess what? Meghan Markle can't make money. Hollywood has officially basically giving her the middle finger via that Hollywood Reporter. I think that article has really exposed Meghan Markle for being the bully that she is. And I don't think that she's going to be the American princess, because that's what she wanted to be, the American princess. Also, I want to show you guys a picture of this Thailand woman that's wrapped. It was an 8-foot python snake in her kitchen. So that'll be the last pick for us tonight. But why don't we get into this shocking image of JLo in bed with Aliyah, the late Aliyah, Andre Harrell, and of course, P. Diddy. So let's get into that. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for joining us. Hello. Okay, guys, let's check this out. Let's look at this image. I found it on X. I am going to share this with you guys. This image, it shocked the crap out of me. They were obviously at the white party because everybody's dressed in white. I'm going to let you see it for yourself, and we're going to discuss it. We are going to get into this, okay? Hold on. Let's get in here. This is, this is good. When I saw this, the first thing I said, we have got to discuss this. Got to. As you guys can see, that's Jennifer Lopez. Lopez. Now, look at all of them in white. This is Puff Daddy. This is the late Aliyah. This is the late Andre Harrell. He was producer, I think, of Uptown or something. Puff worked for him for a while. And then I don't know who this young lady is. But as you can see, they're all laying in bed and they've got white on. So this must have been Puff's earlier white parties. What do you guys think of this? Okay, what do you think of this? Hi, Rinsky. How you doing? Good morning from Asia, Rhonda. Hello. Let me put you up so we can all read you, those who are viewing. Yes, look at you, Rinsky. You're my guilty pleasure while planning English lessons. Oh, looking forward to the HMM breakdown. Ben is wise to leave JLo now before the apples fall out of the tree. Yep, okay. They're starting to come out now. JLo, I don't know if you guys, I don't talk politics. I don't want to talk politics on this channel at all. But I did read online that JLo came out and she supports, she's endorsing Kamala Harris. When I checked her Instagram, I didn't see it, but I think it's on her Instagram shorts where she praises Kamala Harris. And well, we're going to get back to this image though. Look how young they were. So do you guys think that Miss JLo was part of those freak-offs? These freak-off, now this was before 2008, okay? This was when Aliyah was alive. So my son, I was pregnant with my son when Aliyah died. So that was 2001. So this had to be like between 99 and 2000 or 2001. That's what I'm thinking. Look at this. And Aliyah's in the middle. Look at Aliyah's hands on Puff Daddy's thigh. Look at that. And look at JLo hugged up on him. Oh, okay. Hey, let's get this. Let's do this full screen. Let's check this out. Look at them. Look how young JLo was. Look at JLo. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I agree, Rensky. One day politicians will start begging celebrities to stop endorsing them. They need to stop because they got too many skeletons in their closet. I'm telling you, it's too much going on. I mean, I can't believe this. I'm like, look at this. They are literally in bed together. Look at that. So we already know what's going down. We know. So, wow. So JLo knew Aliyah. Aliyah really got around, didn't she? She really got around. You know what? Andre Harrell, he passed. I think he had some health issues, but he was like the big time producer that was that owned the record company before Puff Daddy got it big. Or he was Puff Daddy's mentor, but I think he was part of the LGBTQ community. And you know, Puff Daddy was part of that too. So well, you know, I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, but because you know my last video I did on Puff, you know what they did? They put restrictions on it. Because I guess because it's the content with this Puff Daddy and the content. I'm like, oh, you guys are crazy. Good thing I'm not trying to use YouTube to make money. This is fun to me. I got a day job, thank God. But it's like all these rules are just crazy to me. Let's look at something really sad to me that was like, when I saw it, I was just like, oh God, that's so sad. Let me share that with you guys. And I wonder if Puff Daddy ever thought about any of that when he was going around destroying lives. Let me see if we can find that. Well, this is Puff Daddy being arrested. Have you guys seen the arrest video? Puff Daddy gets cuffed on camera. Look at that. And I want to see, where's the video? Diddy asked judge to toss sexual assault lawsuit. You know, he is out of his mind. But I wanted to show you the, let me see if this will, if we can play this. Let me see if it'll let us play it.
Matthew, right here. Matthew Perry.
I hate when they do these commercials, guys. They're going to force us to see these commercials, which I hate to get in trouble with. Olivia, hi, Olivia. Thank you. I'm glad to be here too to do these live chats. I like these better than just recording anything, you know, ahead of time and then posting it. That girl, hello. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so look at this arrest video. Let me pull this up. Can you guys, let's rewind it a little bit. I'm gonna rewind it. So this is TMZ. You guys, can you see it? Let's see. Let me make it bigger so you can actually see it. That's Puff right there in the coat. You see the two cops come. They take him to the elevator. Puff Daddy's the one in the trench coat. And then they go to the elevator. Look at him. They caught him right when he was coming into the hotel. And his son is with him. Oh, that looks like an investigator. They surrounded him. And look at that. Now they're leaving. Look at that. The arrest video. TMZ know they get everything, don't they? How is it TMZ? They've got everybody on the payroll. Everybody. I want to watch this again because he came in with his sons. Let me rewind this so we can see it all. There we go. Look at that. That's Diddy. He comes in with his sons, and then they got the warrant. They serving that warrant to him. Look at him. And that was the last time he saw he was a free man. He thought he was going to get out on bail. They even planned it. He paid the last $18 million on his $50 million house. He gave up his passports. He thought he can work within, do everything ahead of time so they can let him out. Look at that. Plainclothes cops. And they carried his ass right out of there. He's never coming back. He's never coming out, ever. I don't think he's ever going to come out. I think he's there for good. What do you guys think? I think Puff Daddy is inside for good. I don't think it's going to be a couple of years. Let me make this bigger again. I think I missed that one. Sorry for the alarm out there. Oh, they're with him outside. That last piece I want to see. I missed that, guys. Oh, shoot. Well,
we have obtained video of Diddy.
Fast forward. Yeah, let's see. They're showing it. I don't want to get copyright
Hotel.
with TMZ.
You see the whole group that's with him. We had seen video and photos of him moments before this, walking around New York City, stopping, talking to fans, taking photos.
Okay, I'm going to stop that because I don't want to get in trouble with TMZ with copyright issues. So I'm going to stop it. So we know what the deal is with him. We know he's not ever coming out. I don't think he's ever coming out. There's another video of his sons I wanted to share with you guys. Let me see if I can find it, of his sons leaving. Let me see. What the heck happened? Now, why did they put that up there? Darn it. All right. It looks like they changed it on Instagram. I hate when they do that. It was images of his sons leaving the jail to visit him. And I'm thinking to myself, look how you destroyed these boys. Look at that. And what he did you see Cassie out and about? Let's take a look at Cassie. I like Cassie. She is Cassie Ventura. I like her out in New York. She was in New York, so I wonder if she was there to testify, to give hold on. Oh yeah, let's look at Cassie. Good for her. Good for her. Let's put her up here so you guys can see her. I'm so happy that I hope she can get the help that she needs, because she was like addicted to it. He had her addicted to substances, and that was just not good. Let's see. Here we go. Let's look at Cassie and then share. Let's see. Let's go in here. Cassie smiles with friends. So she's out and about. Page 6 reported on this. Can you guys see this? Yes. Let me see if you can. I'm going to go to page 6 so you guys can see it. So she is out and about living her life, and she's not hiding anymore. Thank God. Because that Puff Daddy, that is an animal. Look at her. See? That's an apex predator. Look at her going in. I love it. I love it. Look at it. Can you see? Look at her going in. She's hanging out with her friends. They say Cassie Ventura couldn't keep the smile off her face in her first sight since Sean Diddy Combs' arrest. The Me and You singer was photographed out to dinner with pals in New York City Wednesday night, 2 days after her ex was taken into custody. Good for her. Good for her. I love it, right? She's out here trying to piece her life. She's got 2 kids too. So you live for your children. If you can't live for yourself, live for your children, until she's able to recover. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh my God. Cassie stepped out the first time Sean Diddy arrested. Look at her. Yes. Do you guys think this was timed? Do you think this was timed? What do you think? I think so. I think so a little bit. Yeah, I do. I think so. Rinsky says, I hope the same thing doesn't happen to Diddy that happened to Epstein. Yep. Camera turned off and somehow commit self-harm, all in order to protect politicians, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, his bodyguard said, oh, no, you know who that? It was Suge Knight. I saw Suge Knight's interview on Pat Bet-David's show. And Suge Knight said that Diddy knows too much. And he believes that Diddy may not make it. And Diddy, he knows a lot of people, powerful people that were involved in those freakoffs. And as you can see, JLo was definitely a part of them freakoffs. Okay, definitely. According to them pictures, I don't know for sure. Don't come suing me, JLo, because I don't have no money for you. But you can give me some attention. You can give me some publicity. But yeah, she was definitely a part of the white party. So, and they all in bed together. So I imagine when the white party is over, everybody lay in bed and do their thing. So I don't know, but I like her. Let's see if we can find more images of Miss Cassie, because I like to see success stories, because she was a victim. Look at her, and she is surviving. Look at that. And she's married. She was spotted walking in Manhattan. Look at her. I love her outfit. Yeah, she was married. Imagine the abuse she had to suffer through under that animal. This is her out. Okay, the embattled music mogul had an on again, off again relationship with Cassie from 2007 to 2018. Okay, so what does it say here? Following their breakup, she moved out with husband Alex Fine, with whom she shares daughter Frankie and daughter Sunny, 4 and 3. Oh, good for her. Look at her. I just love it. There you go. There you go. She's coming out. She's like a phoenix in the ashes. Phoenix coming out, rising from the ashes, living her life. Look at her, living her life. Good for her. I like seeing this, guys, because you know why? You know what it means? She's not hiding out. She's not hiding out, and because we all know how he abused her. It's public now. And she's coming out and she's saying, I'm owning my own narrative now. I'm owning my own life. Because he wanted to destroy her. You know he did. You know he wanted to destroy her. Of course he did. And it did not work. Did not work. Now he's behind bars. Oh yeah. Now he's behind. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, I agree with that, girl. I'm so happy for her. Get out. She's going about the business of living her life. And it's going to be nice when he's going to sit in jail. They were saying, guys, now this is deep. They were saying, according to media reports, they're saying that Puff Daddy was trying to leave the country. He had his own plane. He called one of the witnesses 57 times, one of the complainants. It was the girl, I believe it's the girl from Danity Kane that was suing him and accusing him of the R word or harassing her. Allegedly, he called her 54 times, within a 7-day period, right before he was arrested. So and they will not let him, they said, no, he's a danger to the community because he's harassing witnesses. And then they said that his plane, he can get on a plane and go to Paris, go to France, like Roman Polanski did when he was found guilty of R-ing that 12 or 13-year-old girl in the 60s. Yeah. So he would have jumped on a plane, his private plane, and gone somewhere. Yes, I agree. He would have. Yes, indeed, he would have. He would. So I like Cassie. I like what she's doing, and I think they should keep him behind bars and I like what she's doing. She's like, I am not going to be hiding out. I am not scared of this predator. The police got him locked up and goods, and she's rich now. She's got how much money she got? They said she got like 5 digits. Like she's got 10, 15, 20, 30 million dollars. He paid up big time for her. And I'm glad that he did. She's set for life. Now she can work on therapy. She can really work on this trauma. And she's married, work on her marriage with her and her husband and her 2 beautiful daughters. And maybe one day she can write a book, because a book that she writes, I will read. What do you guys think? Do you think would you read her book? I would read her book. Yes, I would. I would read her book. I would read her article. She should also put it in a movie. This is about I Will Survive song. I will survive. That's what this is about. This is about I will survive. And no one's going to tear me down. No one. No one. Don't let him. Because he was a predator. That animal was he is a predator. But I'd like to see him in jail now. How he's faring in jail with the other men. Yeah, how does he like that now? Let's take a look at some of the comments here. Brinsky, I admire Cassie's strength. I hope she can get some peace now. She's probably been hiding from his goons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If they call that girl 54 times last week, right before, they said Puff Daddy called her 52 or 54 times. And then she recanted. So I think that's when the feds was like, wait a minute, he's going around calling people. Yeah, that's somebody, that's an animal you put down. That's not an animal you bargain with. You can't bargain with that animal. You can't do that. Who does that? You cannot bargain with that animal. You cannot. The way he did that girl, this young lady, and look at her, she's smiling. I love it. Look at him. Look at this beautiful, and she's a beautiful young lady. And he had her since she was 18 years old. And he was beat. Do you know, and have you guys heard that his Kim Porter, that her book, she has like a 30-page book before she passed. Somebody published it on Amazon. And she said, now, let's make this bigger because we got to look at this asshole. She said, Kim Porter said that Puff Daddy beat her so bad. And do you know why he beat her? This is in the memoir. You know why he beat her? Because she got tired of putting on a strap on. That's what he did. I said, this man is out of control. This is a monster. This isn't a man. This is a monster. This is a monster. Let's look at the comments. That's crazy to me. That girl, the victim shaming in court was infuriating. Yeah, they said that Cassie's cheating on her husband. The lawyer had the nerve to tell the judge when they were trying to get the bail reinstated. They claim that these two were in a long-term relationship. They were in a long-term relationship. They loved each other. So this is something that happens. Come to find out, first off, the judge said, what does love have to do with this crap? Because this is not love. But then also it was just announced, shared online on one of the news channels, that Cassie was running from a freak-off. It was somebody a sex worker in the room, hotel room. and she didn't want to do it. So he went and beat her. Ugh, Olivia Merlo. Yes, that girl is always like that with women. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yep. She was so young when he got her. Yeah, she was 18. And she said, oh, can you, the trauma, but I like to see her out and about moving and living. She's saying this trauma, it was 10 years of her life, but it's not her entire life. Now she can rebuild a new life. She's got 2 beautiful daughters. She's in a marriage. She's got a life partner, and she can rebuild. And she's doing that. It seems like she's got friends. She's going out to eat with them, which is what I like to see, and not hiding out, not hiding out. I like that. That girl said his attorney said that Cassie hit him and tried to leave with his clothes. Yes, I did see that girl. She took his clothes in the bag. I said, these attorneys, now that makes no sense. You know that. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would she take his clothes? That's why he was running in the hallway naked. Really? Is that right? That's why he was running in the hallway naked. And we're stupid. Oh, he's going down. Now I read that he's going to plea out. You know what? There's nothing you can do, Puff Daddy. You're still doing a lot of time. Now your plea out, maybe you won't have to do 80 years in prison. Maybe you'll do 40 or 50. But if there's nothing he can say that will convince me that he doesn't deserve to be in jail for the rest of his life. Nothing. Rincy says, can you believe his defense is the Freakoffs were consensual? I know. It's like, are you serious? I mean, the lawyers are just taking his money. I had a picture of his sons leaving the jail, and it disappeared up here. And I do not want to jump down a rabbit hole and end up spending 5 minutes of our time trying to find that image. But it was very bad to see, because these boys, I mean, this is the man. This is your father or stepfather or whatever. I have because I think not all the boys are his. I think there's some that Kim had with her other boyfriend before Puff, but it's a hot mess. But this is the guy that raised them. And it's like, I don't care how much money you have in the world. You know what? Let me just say this. My father, one thing I can say about my dad, he was a terrible drunk, an awful man, drunk. But he wasn't like this. He was not a sexual pervert. He was none of this. And he was a kind man when he was sober. It's just that when he was drunk, he became violent. But not to make excuses for him, because trauma is trauma. But I'd rather have my dad and bury him drinking to death than to have a monster, have a father that was an apex predator. I'd rather have my dad any day. So right now, I'm humbled and grateful that I had what I had. Thank you, Father. Because those boys, and he got teenage girls. He got the 16-year-old twins, and he got a little baby girl, like maybe 2 or 3, with some other jump off. And it's like, what? It's just disgusting. And he's running out of, he ain't going to have no money. I don't know. I mean, they could forget about it. They need to get jobs now. Olivia said, yes, I read that when his attorney said that the Freakoffs are a lifestyle. Oh, Freakoffs are like, that's disgusting. You know what? What he was doing, that was not. Now, did you guys see the police officers, the evidence with the room with all the baby oil and the jellies and stuff? It was like, what the hell is going on? This is disgusting. He's a sick creature. Sick. Rancy said, word on the street is Jay-Z's next. Yep. I hear Jay-Z is next. And I hope, oh God, I hope that he was not a predator like this animal here. But you know what? With Hollyweird and Hollywood, if the music companies can make money, a lot of money, because Jay-Z is still part of the NFL with the halftime show. He's got, you know what I mean? He's got, he's worth more than Beyonce, which shocks me. but I read that he is. So he's making people a lot of money. So they are going to, keep him safe until they're done making money. And if it's something going on, it'll catch up with him. Olivia said his sons are taking after him. One of them is accused of SA. I heard that because, he taught his sons that. He taught them that. They think that it's a sign of manhood, that it's attractive. It is just sick. They don't know that it's sick. It's perverted. It is absolutely perverted. There is nothing at all attractive about that lifestyle. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let me look at, no doubt that those boys seen it all. I'm sure that they have. I'm sure that they have seen it all. Trust me. I'm sure that they have. All that lube. Yeah, well, I'm confused. Why they need all that lube, guys? Do you know? I mean, I'm so confused. Why do they need all of that lube? It's just, he's just disgusting. Just disgusting. So let's look at JLo. Let's go back to Miss JLo's that bed thing. Where'd it go? Let's go. Let's take one more look at this before we move on to Harry and Meghan. Look at that. Look at JLo. 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 Look at that. You were all part of it. You all part of it. Look at JLo. I want to make this bigger because look how young she was. She was really, really young. Let me see. She was really, really young. Let me see. Can I make this bigger or no? They won't let me make it bigger. Yep. Look at Miss JLo. Look at that. She was young. And Aliyah got her, oh my Lord. She's got her hand on Andre Harrell, and Puff Daddy. So this is when Aliyah was on top, R&B queen at the time, and JLo was unknown. She was a fly girl, and I think she went from when she was a fly girl, she was messing around allegedly with the Wayne, not Marlon was little, and what Keenan. She was messing around with Keenan Wayne. And then Rosie Perez said JLo was really mean. I mean, there was a lot of gossip on this JLo. A lot of gossip on Miss JLo. But JLo, she was focused, but she was down with it. JLo said, I am down with it. Now that's what JLo need to worry about. That girl said, for how long were Diddy's parties going on? Well, we know this picture here. This picture right here was Aliyah died in 2001. Let me see, when did she die? Because she died, my son was born November 2001. Let me see when she died. When did Aliyah? How do you spell her name? A-L? When did Aliyah pass away? Yeah. She passed away in August 2001. Yeah. So that image is from 2001. So JLo, so we know now the authorities looked back as early, they said between 2008 to current. So JLo, this has been going on since 2001. This is JLo. So this had to have been before August 25, which Aliyah died on August 25, 2001. So, so we can say Puff Daddy has been doing this at the very least since 2021. So that's what? It's 2001. So that's what, 23 years? 23 years. So how many of these, he and JLo got together in 1998, right? When did they get together? Let me see. When did they date? I think it was, when did JLo and Puff Daddy date? I think it was 1998 date, or yeah, 1998 to 2001, I think. Oh yeah, between 1999 and 2001. Wow. So this was a couple of years. So JLo been in it, honey. This picture is powerful. That's why I told you guys that look that Ben Affleck gave her in that car leads me to think that he must have got his eyes, he must have saw something, you know, he saw some of these videos, okay? And I know these celebrities are pissing their pants. I bet you they are. But one celebrity we know that's not there, and that would be Miss Meghan Markle, because Meghan Markle did not surround herself with Black people, remember? Because she didn't consider herself Black. So, but JLo, and you know, JLo equal opportunity. JLo like, I'm a Latina baby, and Puff Daddy guy, he gonna help me too, and he did help her. He helped her. That's why I said JLo, she's seen a lot with Puff Daddy. And they're asking, those feds are asking, look at this picture. You don't think there are more pictures of JLo in the room in this bed? You guys see the pillows? Look, it's a big old white bed. And they're all laying there. Can you imagine stumbling into a party like that? Can you imagine it? No, I'm not laying in no bed. No, I'm not doing that. No, you're not taking a picture of me like that. No, thank you. Shit, JLo was like, I'm unknown now, but I'm going to be known. And JLo is doing it. She was ready. Look at her. Aliyah in the middle, like she is the middle of a sandwich between Andre Harrell and Puff Daddy. And JLo is hugging all on Puff Daddy. So I wonder what happened afterwards. They are just, I told you, they are just nasty. And this has been going on for decades. That girl said, can you imagine how many diseases were flying around? That's what I'm saying. He had all of them legs of he had all of those bottles of baby oil. I'm like, where's the penicillin? Where are the shots of the, isn't it, don't they give penicillin for STDs? Where are they? I'm like, because this is like, and that's their world. That is their world, y'all. That is their world. And that's why I say these are celebrities. Think about this too. Think about this. Think about it. Now, I didn't think about it until I saw one of the, I was watching a channel. I can't remember who, but they had, no, I think it was News. Was it News Nation? They were saying this. One of the attorneys said, it was like they were talking about this case. And they said, do you notice that not one celebrity is coming out to say, not support Puff Daddy, but to say, I don't like what Puff Daddy did, and I think it's a disgrace. You notice nobody's saying that. Do you see Ashton Kutcher coming out and saying what Puff Daddy did was a disgrace? No. He happened to write a letter on behalf of Danny Masterson in that Danny Masterson was a serial rapist. And Ashton Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis wrote a letter to the judge. The jury found him guilty now, and these two supported Danny Masterson, to our horror, to people who, and then their letters got exposed. Now he's laying low. You know, this Ashton Kutcher has been laying low. That's smart. I think Meghan Markle should learn that. Is that when it gets hot, disappear, just lay low. Fade to black. No one should know or see you or hear from you for years until the dust settles, till we move on. But, and however, you notice nobody. You see people defending him. You see clowns defending or like saying, oh, well, what did he do? It's all consensual. Oh, no one's paying attention to him because you're a clown for saying that. But you see, nobody's even saying this is horrible. You know why? Because they were at them parties. They were there too. That's why. Where's Ashton? Where's Jay-Z? Where is Jay-Z saying this is horrific for the rap community and we don't support that? We don't condone that. We don't like that. Where is he? Where's Drake? Where is, who else? It was Ashton. Where's Usher? Where's Justin Bieber? Now, Justin Bieber and Usher, I feel bad for them because they were little boys. I get that. But the older ones, no, not so much. Because Ashton should say something. Jay-Z. How about Kanye? Kanye had a nerve to go around talking about Jews with his anti-Semitic ass. But he has nothing to say about Puff Daddy and those Freakoffs, really. Nothing to say, Cuckoo Kanye. Nothing to say, that this is horrible. What Puff Daddy did was horrible. None of them are saying anything. That's because they are just as much involved. That's why. And watch, none of the celebrities, none of them. Mary J. Blige, has she said anything? Nobody's coming out against Puff Daddy. Everybody's mute. Everybody's mute. That's because there were a lot of people at them. From what I understand, now that I'm learning from my viewers, I can't remember who was it a couple of days ago that actually spelled out how it went. Puff would have those annual white parties. And then after the white parties, afterwards, that's when the Freakoffs happen. And everything goes down. And I think that's when you can't even trust them. You go there, they had everybody drugged. And he had them cameras all over his house. Yes, he did. Okay, let's look at some comments here. That girl says, with her hand on Diddy's leg. Yeah, Aliyah. Now, I saw Aliyah kissed up on Jay-Z. I saw her kissed up on Damon Dash. And they said she was somebody, one of the R. Kelly during the documentary said Aliyah, when she was 13 years old, she was sleeping with R. Kelly. So Aliyah has been around, baby. God rest her soul, but may she rest in peace. But we shoot straight, pow, pow. I know if you guys want to know more about her, type in Aliyah with Jay-Z. She's hugged up on him. Aliyah with Damon Dash. Now, I thought they were engaged. Aliyah with R. Kelly. Wasn't she married to R. Kelly underage? That was the rumor. Her mother even, it's terrible. So she was this young girl. She was and how old was she at the time? I want to say she was 22 or 23, but let's type this up and find out how old was Aliyah in this bed. Aliyah age when she died. I want to say 22, 23. She was 22 years old, y'all. She was 22 years old. Thank you, Cindy Lou. Yep. Thank you, Cindy Lou. Yep. She was 22. This girl was 22 when she died. So she was, how much has she been? They were all doing that. Jay-Z, all of them. All of them. And that's why they are really quiet. But you know what? Nothing, whatever's in the dark always come to light, guys. I believe that. I know it. I know it. So there's some, like Rinsky, like you say, there's going to be some lot of apples falling out the tree. This is just the beginning. And if you don't think JLo is not on any more of them tapes, like wherever this was videotaped at, I'm sure they had people dancing. So them feds are looking through them tapes, and they said there were 500 hours worth of tapes or something. So if you are doing anything, this girl was 22 years old. She was barely legal to drink alcohol. And she laying in bed with two grown-ass men with her hand on Puff Daddy's inner thigh and Andre Harrell's inner thigh. And JLo is hugging up on Puff Daddy like, my man. Oh, yeah. That girl, that's terrible. That is terrible. Look at that. Everyone is scared, so they are all keeping quiet. Olivia, yes, I agree. I agree totally. That girl, the only one talking about Diddy is 50 Cent. Yeah, you know why? Because 50 Cent got power of his own and his money. Now, 50 Cent publicly said it. 50 Cent said that when he would be invited to those parties, he was like, no, he want no part of it. That's because he moves smart. He's like, oh, no, hell no. This ain't right. So, and he know Puff Daddy. He know it was no secret Puff Daddy was drugging people. And I don't see 50 Cent letting anybody drugging him and turning him out. I don't see that. I hear that 50 Cent is going to make a movie about Puff Daddy. That's what I heard. And I would like to see that. I like 50 Cent. I like him. I'm starting to like him a lot more now. I like how he moves. He's smart now. Now he's a, what do you call it? He's a, what do you call it on social media? He's a, he likes to fight with people on social media. What do they call that? You know, he's a pain in the ass on social media. He should probably grow up a little bit, but in time he will. But he's on Puff Daddy, and I like it. I love it. Yep. Bolivia. Prince Harry attended these parties. His bodyguard said there were princes. What? Now, but you know what? With Prince Harry, with his father is King Charles, and I think they're going to bury that one. If it was Meghan Markle at the party, they would expose her. They would expose her. But Harry, not so much. They're not going to do that to Harry. But they will expose Meghan Markle. I'm going to take you guys with me as I go heat up some more of my ginger tea as we chat, okay? So bear with me here. We did this the last time. And I gotta get this lighting straightened out because I just got it today. Let me turn this. So bear with me. So poor Aliyah, 21 years old, in bed with damn men like that. So she's had she comfortable too. And JLo. So it is no surprise that JLo, that the feds came a knocking. JLo. Feds came a knocking. Yes, they did. I believe so. And I want to share with you guys, JLo. I just read an article, a Vanity Fair article, I think it's. Was it Vanity Fair? That's another one I want to talk to you guys. We're going to talk about that, then we move on to Harry and Meghan right quick. But JLo, the Vanity Fair article says that JLo and Ben Affleck is playing what three-dimensional chess on us. That they're playing us. That let me share that with you. And I found it hilarious. I said, "Oh, JLo, you're so cute. You are cute, JLo. You are cute. I love it." It's can we ever really know what's going on between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? I'm like, we already know what's going on with JLo and Ben Affleck. These are just two addicts acting out. It's not complicated. But I got to show you guys the part of this article, because basically what they're saying is that we don't know if they're together or not, and they keep us guessing. Like, it's like, okay, well, we don't give a shit whether or not they're together or not. We just want them to stop bugging us and stop trying to pretend like you guys are not two addicts that are just losing your mind and airing it out for the whole world to see. And just because whoever did this article, who wrote this piece of shit article, excuse my language, guys, but I shoot straight when it's bullshit when I see it. It's by Emma Spector. She wrote it on September 16. And this is her opinion. It's opinion article. Basically, she's like, are they together? Are they not together? What is going on? They keep us guessing. They're playing three-dimensional chess on us, and we're playing checkers. And I'm like, girl, like, how much they paying you to promote this PR puff piece? Like, we're supposed to really believe that Ben Affleck and JLo are playing three-dimensional chess. I'm like, shit, Billy Affleck he can't stay away from JLo. He can't stop drinking. He can't stop arguing with the paparazzi. 1 minute he want to be with the paparazzi, next minute he doesn't. Make up your mind, Ben Affleck. Which one is it? Well, look at this. Make up your mind, please. Okay? Make up your mind. So let me show you the section where she says this. I said, okay, we already know that these celebrity magazines are nothing but PR arms for these celebrities. But we know that this one was just, let me share this with you. Here it is. Let's read this up here. Here it is. Let me make sure I make it bigger so you guys can read it too. We're going to move me out of there. Can you see it? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So it says People magazine claims that Affleck Lopez divorce is still moving forward, and at the risk of implying that basically all celebrity gossip is essentially fake, which it is, I have to wonder if any of us would really know if the divorce weren't moving forward. Exclusive source, be damned. Whether together or apart, Affleck and Lopez have been conducting their love lives in public for over 2 decades now, and I feel like they are playing three-dimensional chess. Is it time to consider the possibility that we know only what these two crafty celebrity innovators want us to know? Or were they simply so overcome with lust for one another that they had no choice but to get the round 3 relationship rumors flying? Either way, I'm seated. You're a clown. What's her name? Then if you feel like they're playing three-dimensional chess, Emma, then you're not that bright. These two are not playing three-dimensional chess, people. We know that. JLo is a media whore and Ben Affleck is an addict and impulsive. That's all that is. Nothing more than that. It's nothing more than that. I thought that was funny. What do you guys think? Do you think JLo and Ben Affleck, they're playing three-dimensional chess with us? Are you fooled by these two? They are so lustful for each other. Do you think Ben is still lusting after JLo? Do you think JLo is lusting after Ben? JLo's a love addict and a sex addict, in my opinion. She's holding on to him because she's so afraid to be alone. And Ben Affleck is an impulsive addict. And they're playing it out in front of the media. Now, I just saw Perez Hilton. He says, Perez Hilton says that JLo and Ben, what did he say? He said, JLo is such a beautiful person because their kids go to the same school. So since their kids go to the same school, JLo makes sure that she's part of their lives. And I think that's beautiful of JLo. I love JLo. This is what Perez Hilton is saying. And I'm like, that makes sense that the kids are going to the same school while Ben Affleck feels like he's trapped, but he doesn't have to be. JLo, as much as JLo had men in and out of her lives, them kids been to 1,000 different schools. And JLo is a love addict. And she's trying to stay in that man's life any way that she can. And if they can pretend like they are not pretending that they're not together. Stop it. They're not playing three-dimensional chess. Like I said, this is a love addict and a dry drunk acting out. Anybody in a healthier space would be like, hey, it's over. Cut it. No more contact. And then my chaperone will take the kids to where your kids are. But you and I, we don't have anything. I don't want to see you. I think we should move on. That's what healthier people do. When I divorced my ex-husband, there was no way that I would be wanting to be with him, taking the kids out anywhere once we were divorced. No. Once it's over, it's over. And I birthed his children. We were married. The divorce was a little different in the beginning because they were young and we had to take it do things separate. It took a while. But these two, they got teenage kids. She didn't birth none of his children. And he's not the father of none of her children. So I'm confused. I'm always confused. But you know what? These two, when you're dealing with addicts and there's no adult in the room, their decision making, you could tell their decision making is flawed. It's like she doesn't need to be with the kids. She don't need to be with her kids when they hang out with Ben Affleck's kids. She can have her chaperone go. He doesn't need to be with his kids when they're hanging out with JLo's kids. He can have a chaperone go. He could say, hey, this relationship did not work for X, Y, and Z. I'm moving on. And then she said, I thought she the one that filed for divorce first. So if you filed, then what's all this intermingling stuff? No, all you two are doing is just, you're delaying the inevitable. And you're making it worse for yourself. You're delaying the end it. But they can't, because they're both addicts that are acting out. Okay, let's check out some comments. Let's go. Okay. Odalis, hi, Rhonda, and everyone in the chat, sending blessings. Hi, Odalis. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the blessings. Thank you. Jean Ward, about Valia, you said she was in an OA. What is that? I don't know. Jean, can you retype that for me? Cindy Lou, probably 22. Yeah, thank you. That's right. She's 22 years old. Yep. Aliyah, that was. Gain off again, relationship with PD for years. Why would anyone keep going back? I think it's crazy. JLo and Ben Affleck. That's why I said, Ben Affleck, I don't ever want to hear you complaining about the media again, because you're full of shit. You have not, if you're still messing around with this girl, people break up every day. People break up every day. And when it's over, especially if you know that it's over. Now, if you keep going back and forth, then you got a problem. There's a problem. Now, that means you two I think they are, some would say trauma bond, but these two are not trauma bond. I just think they're addicts. They're just acting out. And Jennifer Lopez, the way he's treated her. And that's what Perez Hilton had to say too, because he was like, Perez, I hate this light. It's got some kind of weird shadow thing going. I am so sorry, guys. I will get it together. I'm going to play with it over the next couple of days as I keep making videos, okay? Because it's got the shadow thing going that I don't like. So I'll fix it. But Perez Hilton pointed out, which was true, that Ben Affleck treated her like shit. He has treated her. He would not show up on her birthday. She shows up on his birthday. He refused to be photographed with her for months. She was grabbing his kids and taking pictures with his kids. Now we know they go to school together. So if they're in school together, now she could really hold on to him, use the kids to get to him. But if he was in a healthier space, if he was in a program and he was sober, he would make decisions, smarter decisions. He would say, hey, listen, I don't want to lead this woman on. I really don't want this marriage. And I don't want to cause any more pain. So I think it's best that we just, you handle your kids. Yeah, they go to the same school, but you're responsible for your kids. My children have me and Jennifer Garner. And if they want to get together, your chaperone, call my chaperone. And, but no, please don't photograph with my children anymore. Let's just end it. And I wish you well. That's what you do. But he's playing with her. That's why I say he's playing. He likes that. I think part of his ego likes to dump JLo and get her back. That's why I said I think he's a manipulative guy too. Part of him likes to have her on a string where he can treat her like his, like tissue on his shoe. That's how he likes to treat her. She's going to put up with it because she's getting older and she's scared. Her choices are dwindling. And she will put up with it because she's so afraid to be alone. So and here's another thing I was thinking with him. And I talked to my brothers. I told you I have mostly men in my life. And men can be so manipulative. My brother said this, and I was like, whoa. My brother said that maybe Ben Affleck don't feel like letting her go. He's trying to groom her, train her to be quiet. And when he wants to go away to play, shut up and I want to go away and play. And then you just be here when I get back. He playing with her. I'm like, oh God, I hope he's not playing with her. I hope not. But you know, you never know with these men. That's why I say you got to do the inner work. You got to be rooted in self, because you never know what kind of bag a person will come out on you. What is JLo doing? Hoping that Ben Affleck is going to put her first? Girl, he's only going to put himself first. He's going to put himself first, not you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Rinsky says, what about Princess Little Bucks and Prince Artificial? Hollywood is no place for kids, let alone those in line to the throne. Can you imagine when they start telling their stories? You know what, Rinsky? We're going to get into Harry and Meghan, because I got some. I think Meghan Markle is warming to the fact that she screwed up, and she knows that she cannot be dancing for that money. Them yacht girls, see, being a yacht girl in your 20s, it looks much better than being a yacht girl when you're damn 50. Just saying. Oh, Dallas says he's on suicide watches. There they take justice in their own hands. JLo should pay you for all your good advice. Yeah, Gayla, Puff Daddy, don't be surprised if we hear another Epstein case. Don't be surprised. And JLo, I'm like, JLo, he is, I'm going to say this, and then we're going to jump over to Harry and Meghan right quick. JLo, my brother, it's like, and my brother's a good guy, but he know men know men. And see, Ben Affleck, if he's not in recovery yet, and he goes out there, remember, he was messing with that young Kennedy girl. But when that Kennedy girl's father, RFK Jr., endorsed Trump, I think Ben Affleck cut it because it was bad for his image. Because I think he really wants to be in the politics later on. So he goes back to play with JLo. Remember, he'd want nothing to do with JLo. So what happens when he want to go play again? He's just going to go play again and desert her. And and now she says she want a divorce. If he had his way, you know what would be ideal for him? For her to divorce him, and he can come and do hit and runs with her anytime he wants, and he's not married to her. And she'll let him do it. And then have the paparazzi show him coming in and out of her house while he doing hit and runs. But then she tells the paparazzi in People Magazine and Vanity Fair and Page 6, we can't quit each other. The sex is so good. We just love each other so much. So they push that narrative. And then he's like, he ain't going to say shit to the media because he don't really like the media. But when he's ready to settle down with somebody, that's when he's going to completely dump her. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's check out some of the comments, and then we'll jump on to Harry and Meghan. Dallas says, I would read her book for sure. Yeah, I would definitely read her book. Cassie, if she has a book out, I cannot, you know, if she will, I can't, her book and her movie, I'd love to see it. Ben is not, but JLo is. Yeah, JLo is a love addict. I want to read Kim Porter's book, or Dallas. Yeah, they said, allegedly, they claim that it's available on Amazon. I haven't looked, but a couple of people said they published it, so I don't know. Felice says, yes, I agree. No contact. Yeah. Well, it's not complicated. They act as if, and you know, this is not JLo's first rodeo. She's been married 4 times. She done been in and out of men. These are relationships, nothing to her. She been hugged up with all kind of men and probably women. We've seen that her in bed with Aliyah. And Ben Affleck. So these are just 2 addicts acting out. They may be in their middle age, and I should call this AARP news. They may be middle aged, but they got the mentality of a 20-year-old. They stopped growing. Instaham X says she is so jealous of how Jen Gardner co-parents with him happily. that she's trying to have that exact relationship with him. She covers everything that other women have. Yeah, she does. It's like, girl, those are not your children. You know who need all of your time, 110% of your time, JLo? Your own kids. They're the one. Those two beautiful children need your time. Why are you worried about Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's children? Why? They don't need your help. They got family and extended family too. And your kids are not invited. So stop trying to intertwine everybody. You're trying to enmesh your kids with his so you can keep ties on him. He wants out. The difference is he don't. Some men will keep you on. Some men will keep you on a hook. If you don't leave, they'll just keep coming to get it. JLo, he's gonna do hit and runs with JLo, but he don't want it. He does not want it. Why he don't cut it? I think so. I think if he's in a program, he would. Why delay the inevitable with her? Why? I don't understand that. Oh, Dallas said, I read he had a woman grooming people for him like ease. I did. She got didn't she she resigned or something, but they looking at her. She's talking to the feds. Rinsky says domestic violence breaks your soul. They literally break your spirit. You lose yourself in the relationship and keep going back. Also, people are scared. Yeah, I think in Cassie's case, it took her a while to leave. Yeah. I think in Cassie's case, that took a while to leave. So, but JLo, I think JLo is just a love addict and a sex addict. And I think that she never did the inner work. So mentally, she's like a 20-year-old. She's too old to be acting like that. J-Ho puts up with it because no sane, decent man will be with her after the diddler. Yeah, and then that makes me wonder about Ben Affleck, and that's why I say Ben Affleck is a lot more darker than he comes off to be. Because why would you be laying with JLo knowing that JLo been with every man all over Hollyweird? Why? Now you know that she done had all kind of penicillin shots. So why? So he's a risk taker. By his spirit, his earth element, what is fire? He's a risk taker. So okay, so let's get to Meghan Markle, Harry and Meghan. Meghan Markle, let's share this. Let's share this, honey. And I'm telling you, and we're going to keep watching it. We're going to keep watching this space. We're going to keep watching this space because I told you guys her options are dwindling, her and Harry's. Harry's the one with more options because Harry is royalty. Meghan is just a royal hillbilly. She's just a hillbilly at her root, and she pretends to be royal. Now, why did they put this thing? I hate when they do that, covering up what I'm trying to put here. Can you guys, Meghan Markle has regrets about royal exit. Her comments have backfired. You guys see this? And it's saying I lost my connection a little bit. Yep. STDs all over the place. Yep, Dallas, definitely. So let me show this. Hold on one second. Let me close this advertising here. Meghan Markle has regrets about royal exit. Her comments have backfired. Now, this was on August 30. Now, remember, where is the article from Hollywood Reporter? And this article is devastating, guys. Devastating. Where is the Hollywood article? Yeah, here it is. Why Hollywood keep quitting on Harry and Meghan. And do you know the editor of Hollywood Reporter had to come out because Meghan's people were putting pressure on him to come out. She was putting pressure. Their people were putting pressure. They interviewed 12 different people on Meghan Markle. You know, Meghan Markle, this article was explosive. Remember, she created the narrative that it was England. It was the UK press that was racist against her. Now, remember, she got upset because they had called her biracial. Her mom is black and her father's white. She's always identified as white. So when the British press correctly identified her as biracial, she gets upset, calls them racist. And then here we go. Here we go. She did she worked out a deal. We went through the whole timeline. Excuse me. We went through the whole timeline. She picked fights with the royal family. She had basically planned her exit. Like I tell my daughter, plan your escape plan. I always have an escape plan. Her escape plan, she was like, I am not going to be going out doing any meet and greets. I am not going to bow to Kate. Because Meghan believes she's the brightest bulb in the universe, the brightest star in the universe, and she will not be kneeling to anybody. So she thought she'll steal the prince, steal the title, steal all the fine china that she could fit in her bag, her and her mama, and they went back to America. She cooked up a deal with Oprah Winfrey, because remember she invited Oprah Winfrey, not Tyler Perry, George Clooney and his wife, and the reporters asked them, well, how do you know Harry and Meghan? They said, I don't never met Harry. I don't know Meghan Markle, but it would be nice to meet Harry. So Meghan Markle had made a deal with Oprah. Big O got that big interview on her wife's CBS channel, owned by Paramount. Paramount CEO, Harry and Meghan, they're good friends with them, and I think they're swingers too, in my opinion. I'm just saying, it's Hollyweird. So anyways, Meghan and Harry got that interview with Oprah. They got that big book deal, that multi-book deal with Random House. They got the Netflix deal, the $100 million deal. And then they got the Spotify deal. And I think that was it. They gave Meghan all these phony awards. All of this happened because Meghan thought she was going to be shot up into the stratosphere. She thought she was going to be an American princess. She thought that the Hollywood was going to roll out the red carpet to her and give her all these big deals. She was going to be bigger than old Big O. She was going to be bigger than Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh my God, Scarlett Johansson. None of them had anything on Meghan. Meghan Markle saw stars and money. She thought she was going to take over Hollywood. And guess what? It blew up in her face. Even Big O couldn't help her. She picked a fight with an institution that was 1,600 years old. 1,600 years old. Power way beyond what she will ever understand. She was behind the palace walls, people. She was behind the palace walls. And what did she do? She squandered the opportunity because she's a petty thief. I told you guys. And she's a sociopath. I can say it over and over again, but it's the truth. That's my belief. That's my belief. She got mad at the royals. She got mad at the UK press because they identified her as biracial. It triggered her because she's got self-hatred. She considered herself white, not black. She did everything. She relaxed that hair. She chopped up that nose. Now, her father's the one she had a nose like, but she wanted her nose with the tip. And she's lighter skin. I still think she took skin bleaching, but in my opinion. But anyways, that triggered it. And she had that, and she had her escape plan, but it did not work. It blew up in her face. So now it's not working. So she got to dance for her money. Now, what did she do? She had a plan B. Okay. First of all, her plan didn't work. They tried to give her all the awards and stuff. Remember I told you it did not work. Remember the paparazzi chase and Gloria Steinem gave her an award. Then Ari Emanuel said, let's pivot and let's give Harry the awards. They went on and tried to give Harry awards, the aviation awards over astronauts. They gave Harry Pat Tillman Award. His own mother said, please, Disney, don't give it to him. Give it to someone more deserving. Disney said, fuck you, because we're trying to get views and we're going to do what we want to do. And they gave it to Harry. 75,000 people, Americans, said no. Now this article comes out why Hollywood keeps quitting Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan go to all of these phony royal tours so Meghan can pick up phone numbers so she can get connections and telephone numbers because she wants to She gotta practice them yacht girl skills because she knows she need the money. She knows her opportunities. The door is closing on Hollywood. And this article by the Hollywood Reporter sealed her fate. Now it's crystal clear that Meghan Markle will not be getting any opportunities in Hollywood. She will not be getting opportunities in Hollywood. Not going to happen. I can never say never because I'm not God. But from what I can see here, Hollywood Reporter, that's like the Hollywood, that's a Hollywood Insider's Bible. The editor of Hollywood Reporter, they interviewed him. And he said that he has nothing against Meghan Markle. He's talked to 12 people in her inner circle. She is something to mess with. Let's go through this article right quick. And then she's got to pivot to plan B. That's why I'm bringing this up. Now that she knows the door is closing in Hollywood, and there will be no Meghan Markle in big marquee lights, or Meghan Markle on a big poster board that she's starring in a movie, or she's getting an Oscar, or she's on the red carpet for the Emmys, or she's on the carpet for Vanity Fair. None of that. None of that. None of that's going to happen. Not no time soon. So, Hollywood Reporter article, this is what they said about her. And let me tell you, she pivots. She's going to pivot now. She's regretful. But let's see what Hollywood Reporter, let's go and just see what they said about her really quickly, okay? Because I'm going to tie these together. Give me a second. I'm about to tie all of this together as soon as I can find the Hollywood Reporter article. Oh, right here. Okay. So let's scroll down here a little bit. Looks like Harry and Meghan have done it again. They've chewed up yet another American advisor. Here they go through all of the people that left their team since 2021. And I think someone said it was, 18 or so? We're not going to go through all the names. But here it says, why did they leave? What explains the churn? Right. Why are they losing 18 people in 2.5 years? So it says, everyone's terrified of Meghan, claims a source close to the couple. She belittles people. She doesn't take advice. They're both poor decision makers. They change their minds frequently. Harry is very, very charming person, no airs at all, because he's a dimwit, but he's very much an enabler, and she's just terrible. Okay? In 2018, Markle's treatment of 2 royal aides prompted Buckingham Palace to investigate the thin princess for bullying behavior. Though the results of the inquiry were never released, Markle denounced the effort as calculated smear campaign. But some of the couple's stateside staff members also reserved special bile for Markle, whose imported penchant for noisy tantrums and angry 5 a.m. emails has earned her the in-house moniker Duchess Difficult. She's absolutely relentless, says one source. She marches around like a dictator in high heels, fuming and barking orders. I've watched her reduce grown men to tears. Yes, grown men to tears. Where's Miss Meghan Markle, Duchess Difficult? Where's her image? Well, we'll keep it up like this. Yeah. So, how can she... Okay, first they blamed it on the UK media. Now, all of a sudden, the US is saying the same thing. They've lost 18 people since 2001? How is that possible? Somebody's the problem. They say Prince Harry, they say that these two can't make, they change their minds all the time. They don't make decisions right. Harry's a dimwit. I'm sorry. Harry's, his thinking ain't gonna go to, he don't think shit through. He don't know how to. He's limited. That's why he needs to go back home. Meghan Markle is not as bright as she's thinking. She's a petty thief. All she knows how to do is hustle. That's all she knows how to do. So let's check out some of the comments. Let's check out some of the comments. Let's check out some of the comments, okay? Rinsky says, sorry, I was talking about Cassie, and people always asking why victims go back. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, poor Cassie. I know. I'm so glad she's out and she's got a family now. She's got a new life now. Good for her. Thanks, Rinsky. Instaham X. I love when you make that clicking sound when you talk about the yacht days, Rhonda. Oh, okay. Yeah, Meghan got to work for it. Yeah. And she's running them numbers, guys. And she's like, because she knows she can't make real money like she did in her 20s when she was doing her yacht girl, you know, when she was dancing for the money. Now she knows her opportunities, her windows are closing. Hollywood doors are closing. Her yacht girl, because let me tell you, them guys, the only way they're going to sleep with her is because they can laugh at Harry and they want to test it out. Ain't nobody, she's not going to get a billionaire. It cracked me up when I hear people say that, other commentators say, Meghan is looking to replace Harry with a billionaire. I'm like, what? A 45 middle-aged? Look, have you seen her body? Have you seen her body and her skin? And she done been ran through, if you know what I mean. So good luck competing with a 23-year-old yacht girl. Good luck with that. A 23, we're going to talk straight, pow. A 23-year-old's body is very different from a 45-year-old's body. I was 23 once, and I remember a time. Remember I told you guys when my ex-husband and I got married when we were 22. I was 23. I could eat whatever I want. I was a size 0. My stomach was flat as a board. My ex-husband would say, oh my God, I just love your body. You're all over, he called me all over body tan. And he'll say, you look how flat your stomach is. You can eat them. I used to love those Dave burgers from Wendy's. Was it Wendy's? The Dave burgers with fries in a chocolate shake. I mean, I would get the double burger. It was so good. And my stomach was flat as a board. I had nothing. I had a perfect body at 23. Hey, you guys remember your body at 23? Very different when you turn 45. And me and Marco, I'm sorry, there is an age difference. So good luck trying to use your body, Meghan, to try to snag a billionaire. Good luck with that. Agreed, Instaham. Yep. It's BS. You're right. Yep, Dallas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Meghan Markle. Yeah. She thought she ain't go. Prince Harry, he's the only idiot that's going to put up with her. Do you think any man with money will put up with Meghan Markle? They'll never do it. They don't have to. They don't have to put up with that. Harry puts up with it because Harry's a dimwit. You know what? We're going to shoot straight, pow, guys. Meghan Markle was putting on Harry's mother, Princess Di's cologne when they were getting busy. And she claimed to be a psychic. She said she was communicating with Di when she go do her yoga classes in the morning. Yes, she said that's what she told Harry. And Harry believed it. So, you know, Harry's not that bright, but most men, especially men with money, that's why she could not catch it. She must have thought, and that's why I said she's so stupid. She's so stupid. She's such a petty thief that she blew the bag, and she will always regret that. Always. Now, Harry is still married to her. He's slowing his feet on divorcing her. Her only option now, I told you guys, is, well, she got a couple of options. She could stay still, you know, going over and over in the circles on that hamster wheel, trying to break into Hollywood. She can keep that. Going to these phony tours, collecting phone numbers from Nigerian billionaires so she can arrange rendezvous with them. So she can, like I said, practice them yacht girl ways. And all they're going to do is give her pennies. But they are going to laugh at Prince Harry because they know that he's the idiot that he is. She going to be, and you saw her hugged up on Nacho. You saw that. So I believe, and I shoot straight, pow. I wouldn't be surprised if Meghan and Harry, because Meghan is teaching Harry them yacht girl ways. So if Meghan and Harry is swinging with the Paramount CEO and his wife, Meghan's swinging with Nacho and his wife, Meghan's going to sweeten the deal so that she can get some money and opportunity. However, Harry wants to go back. If Meghan was smart, and I said it, Meghan Markle needs to go mute. Don't write any more tell-all books. Don't talk about the royal family anymore. Go away and get back behind them palace walls so you never have to work again. And stay away from William and Kate. They don't ever have to see you again. But you and the kids are protected, and you can kind of do what you want. You can kind of relax for a couple of years, raise your children, maybe love on Harry, but I know you don't really like Harry, and Harry don't really like you no more. But let me show you guys what I think she and Harry, they're pivoting. Now, you know that Harry was saying he wants to get back. He's been putting the word out there. But I'm thinking Harry wants to straddle the fence, but that's not going to work. Harry wants to keep Meghan, but he wants to go back to the UK part-time. He can't be in the family like that. They're not going to let, William's not going to let him close like that. So Harry's testing the waters. I think Meghan Markle, let me show you this one. Let's show you this right quick. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow. Some of you may have seen this already. I don't know if you have or not, but this kind of confirms what I thought all along. Meghan Markle has regrets about royal exit. Her comments have backfired. You guys see that? Meghan Markle, she has regrets. And now her comments have backfired. Oh, she's got regrets now, right? Let me plug in my computer. God needs to go out of. Hold on, guys. Let me plug in my computer. It's trying to. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. All righty. So let's read this. Let's see what she's talking about here, because she think, look at her. Look at Meghan. Look at her when she got pushed off. The Duchess Sussex lifestyle brand is in trouble. So here it is. Meghan Markle is regretful over the way her dramatic exit from the royal family went down 4 years ago, according to a prominent royal expert. The Duchess of Sussex sensationally shut the door on royal life in 2020 with her husband, Prince Harry. Let's see. With her husband, yeah. With the pair is overseas, moving promptly major ongoing rifts. Meghan does regret certain statements that she made, royal expert and commentator Kinsey Schofield told Fox News. They weren't received in the way that she had expected, and several of her comments have backfired. Well, no, duh. She and Prince Harry deeply regret the royal racist controversy. Meghan wanted the takeaway from their Oprah interview to be about her mental health. Really. And I think Meghan regretted sitting down with the cut because she provided endless commentary for her critics. During her interview with Oprah, Markle and Harry said royals had raised concerns over the darkness of baby Archie's skin. These days, the Suits alum, 43, resides in a plush $14 million mansion in Montecito, California, with Harry and their 2 kids. And they are running out of money. In addition, she's building an impressive business. Well, we don't care nothing about all that, because they're trying to promote this cuckoo bird. So what do you guys think? That is hilarious. She is, yeah. She's testing the waters. If she can get back behind them royal walls, I think she would do it, because she doesn't have any way of making money. She wanted to grab everything and get and she was going to catapult into Hollywood stardom and be worth hundreds of millions. She didn't realize Harry was the draw. He's the prince, not you. He's the prince, not you. So now you're going to start hearing more in the media that, she feels so bad. And you know that with them wishing Harry a happy birthday, you know, William and Kate wished him a happy 40th. And then King Charles and Queen Camilla wished them him a happy birthday. You know, Meghan was running around. Her eyes got big as saucers because she thought that was money. Like, girl, you better go mute. And, you know, they should never see you. That, you know how Harry snuck into the UK to go to his uncle's funeral? Meghan need to do that. They need to move into the palace, and we should never hear. We should be like, where is Meghan? No one's heard about Meghan. Where's Meghan? I'm telling you guys, let's see how this works. But you know what? Meghan might be her own worst enemy. That ego and that pride, girl. You better put that pride to the side, and you better make amends. Start with King Charles, because William and Kate, that's a bridge too far. But your King Charles, your father-in-law, let you know, and bring his grandkids and say, please, I'd like to make amends. Please, how can I do it? Can we come and stay and visit and hang out for a while and get your foot in the door? But Meghan Markle's ego, because she dumb. They got more money than God. She'll never have to work again. And she's got a husband that loved her, that loved her at one time. I'm sure he does. Let's see some comments. Oh, let me show you guys. This is my sister calling. I can't answer. She knows that I'm on live. Okay, Rinsky, I love that she can't blame the royal family for the Hollywood Reporter article. Who's she blaming now? That's right, Rinsky. Who can she blame now? She said the UK press were racist. Really? Now, do you mean the American media is racist too now, Meghan Markle? Against you? Really? They're racist against you now, huh? Interesting, right? They're racist. So now what she's going to do? Her options are, it's run out now. It is run out. I think that Hollywood Reporter article, I think that sealed her fate. I really do. I think that it's quite obvious that was it. That was it. Now we're going to see. I wonder how long it's going to take before Ari Emanuel lets her go. But I don't see Ari doing that. You know why? Because Ari is a businessman. Prince Harry is still the son of a king. So just to have his wife on that roster is enough. That's what I think. But Meghan is not going to get work. Meghan will never, I'm not God, because God can work miracles. Of course he can. But the idea that Meghan, I think the universe has already said, no, Meghan, no. No. The universe has told you no over and over again. And you keep pushing it. Well, good luck with that. Rinsky says she dropped the biggest bag anyone would ask for, not only cash, but status. Oh, yeah, she blew it. That's because her mama taught her how to be a petty thief. But her mama did not tell her how to move in this world. Calculating and smart. And when you marry and build a family, that's your family. That should be your heart. Like my daughter knows, when she gets married, you love your husband and you treat him well. That is now your family. That's the most important thing in the world. She has no loyalty to nobody. She has no empathy. There's nothing behind the eyes. She just took Prince Harry. She wear that man's mother's cologne when they get busy. I can guarantee you she does that. He even says she wears his cologne. He said that. So you know and she talks to him. She probably has sex with him and then says, your mom says hello. Your mom says this. She is one sick cookie. Dana says she's going to say the Hollywood Reporter is racist. Yeah. Now the Hollywood Reporter racist now, Meghan? The only racist in this whole scenario is Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, you're the one that never identified as black. I'm still waiting for black friends, Meghan Markle. Where are they? And I'm not talking about Serena Williams that you met because you were part of Hollywood and Hollyweird, and she was a connection for you. Why she bothers with you today, I don't know. I don't get it. I know her sister, Venus Williams, and their mom was giving Meghan Markle the stink eye the whole time. And when I look at them, that leads me to think that Serena be telling her sister Venus the truth about Meghan Markle. See, Serena keeps Meghan Markle in her circle too because of Prince Harry. She's tied to a prince. If she wasn't tied to a prince, I don't think Serena Williams would be bothered with Meghan, especially now that she know how Meghan treats her friends. So we know how that is. So my sister keeps calling. Oh my God, they're interrupting me while I'm on the phone. While I'm on live. So Meghan Markle is the only racist in this story. I have never seen. Where's her black friends from grade school, high school, college? Meghan Markle, where are they? Where are your black friends? She has none. She don't like being black. She don't call her that, or biracial, or multiracial, or colored, whatever label you want to give her. She certainly don't want to be black. Dallas, I agree with you, Rhonda. Thank you, Dallas. Yep, Meghan is a piece of work. Olivia says billionaires want and can get beautiful 18-year-olds. Oh yeah, yes, honey, yes. And Meghan Markle is starting to see that, because now she's like all them other celebrities. She's not grounded in reality, but now she has to be. You know why she's forced to be? Because she's running out of money. So she thought, okay, I can do these world tours. I could do these phony world tours and get herself a couple of billionaire Nigerians and all that. Girl, they're going to use you up, but they're not going to marry you. And each year she's getting closer and closer to 50. Good luck with that. And you've seen her body. She don't have much of a body. Sorry. I'm just saying she don't. So I'm like, I don't get it. You're not a great beauty. You're not walking around here with a body. You're a 45-year-old woman trying to compete with 22 and 23-year-old yacht girls. And these yacht girls, have you seen them videos of some of those Russian yacht girls and stuff like that? That be sitting there in Greece and in Italy. Them girls are beautiful. Very beautiful. And Meghan Markle, that was 25 years ago, Meghan. Olivia said, good night, everyone. Love you, Rhonda. Good night, Olivia. All right, guys. Instaham. Yes, I remember my size 0 days. Those were the days. Yes, Instaham next. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember I could eat everything and could not gain any weight. I was so proud of my flat stomach. My ex-husband used to love my all-over body tan, and I had a flat board stomach. Shoot. I get 30s and then have 2 children in my late 30s, and then boom. But it's a part of life. Aging is a part of life. But I'm much more wiser and happier than I was in my 20s and 30s. Much wiser and much happier, guys. Rinsky, I love your live, Rhonda. Feels like chatting to a friend over tea. I'm glad you like it, Rinsky. Me too. I have a ball chatting with you guys. And I just end up drinking 2 cups of coffee with you. One more thing I want to show you guys before I go. This is going to be creepy. Let me look at more of these comments right quick. I'm sorry, I didn't see this. Okay. Instaham X, you give the best and most accurate social and political analysis of the slippery Sussex. I'm dying with laughter. Good, Instaham X. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Let's see what comes up with JLo, with Puff Daddy, with Meghan Markle. What do they call her? Duchess dictator, or what do they call it? Difficult Duchess. These have yes, that's so funny. Me too, Instagram Dana. Yes, thank you, Rinsky. I'm gonna show you guys something that freaked me out right quick, and then I'll let you go. Now, are you gonna do what freaks you out? Snakes, spiders, snakes, all of them, all the above. Okay, all of the above. But let's check this out. Let me show you something. This is crazy. When I saw this, this is crazy. There, python. Let me show you this. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Can you see this? Let me make this bigger. This is in Thailand. And I just said, Lord, I will not be going to Thailand. Can you see this python wraps itself around a woman in Thailand? Can you guys see this? Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh God, she can't move. Can you see that? Oh my God. Here's another one. Let me show you this one. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, look up. This is up. Look at that. It's wrapped around her completely. Holds her captive for 2 hours. 64-year-old woman attacked by, I hate this. Let's scroll down because I hate those ads. There's another one I want to show right here. Oh, God. Look at that. Oh, covered in 100. There's another one I wanted to show. Oh, look at this one. Oh, God. They are disturbing. Look at that. Killed her in her own, kidnapped her in her own home. 63-year-old. She cannot move. She felt a pinch in her leg and noticed that the python when she was looking down. Now look at this one up here where the python was in the kitchen. Where is that? I wanted to show you guys. What the hell? They are messing up my flow here. They are messing up. I want to show you guys oh God, that python got ticks. You know what? I am not going to Thailand. I am not doing that one. I am not doing that one. That is scary, right? All right, guys. I hope, oh my God, I hope you guys can see that. So, oh, that's terrible. All right, guys, this was great. Renee, hey, Renee, this is the last comment. JLo and Ben are the same as Meghan and Harry, playing the media and the public. We need to stop giving them attention. Well, Renee, you can stop watching, but I'm going to keep watching. And I'm going to keep reporting on them. You know why? Because they shouldn't be the last voice out here. And our American media, we have to be realistic about our media, especially this celebrity media. In our country, in the United States, our politicians, our streaming giants, these PR firms, the celebrity media avenues, they all work in tandem, and these celebrities all work together to manipulate us, and we have to shine a light on it. And I don't think JLo's lifestyle, where she moves from man to man, she go from marriage to marriage, I don't think we should just let it happen and not discuss it. I believe in shining a big old light on that kind of behavior. Harry and Meghan, look how they treated their families. Look how Meghan Markle used the media and accused the royal family of being racist. Look how she treats her father, the man that raised her. Her mother disappeared for all of her formative years. So we're supposed to just sit and watch that happen? No. We live in a free society, and you know what? They shouldn't just get only the news that they want or the publicity they want. They need to hear some pushback too. They need to know that we're watching them. Ransky, imagine the privilege of walking behind Catherine and just being around her. The Meg doesn't deserve the clean, her shoes. I totally agree, Ransky. I totally agree. To be given that opportunity. Ice Cube said that. Ice Cube was on one of the British morning shows. I think it was This Morning. They asked him about Meghan Markle, and he basically said that she's a fool. You make more difference when you're part of the established instead of out. She destroyed all that. That was her fault. She had a man that loved her. If she didn't love him, she shouldn't have married him. So she had a plan all along. She had a plan all along to exploit him, because that's what petty thieves do and hustlers. She wanted to exploit him and his family for her gain. She wanted to get for her gain, not theirs. She didn't care who she stepped on, who she hurt in the process. None of that. His grandfather, Prince Harry's grandfather died. The Queen passed away. That's crazy. Now his sister-in-law's got cancer. His father's got cancer. Meghan Markle's father has had several strokes. He's got health issues. And what are we supposed to do? Just look at it and not comment on it? Not respond to it? No, we're not going to do that. No. Instaham says, you are a beautiful woman. Rhonda, inside and out. Oh my God. Thank you, Instaham. Thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, this was great. I enjoy these. I get my ginger tea in my favorite James Brown cup. You guys know I love him. He was for those who are just started watching me, James Brown was my mother's favorite singer. My mother passed when I was young, when I was 11, and she would always play his music. So my brother, this mugshot, to me, it shows, okay, he was arrested because he was, a little high, but it shows he never hurt anybody. And he was a talented soul. And he's moved on, but my mother's gone too. But my brother got this for my birthday, and it means so much to me. So I drink my tea and I record videos and I chat with you guys. So thanks a lot for joining me. I love you guys. You have a good weekend. And I will definitely be posting this weekend. If something pops off earlier than that, I'm jumping online. But what I will do is I'll let you guys know ahead of time. I always try to post an alert ahead of time so you know. So you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me, and I will chat with you guys soon. Love you. Mwah. Ciao.